When we work with symbols in Animate, we can see that we can manipulate the colors, the color effects, and also the alpha channel. In this case, we have a vectorized image in EPS format, which is a format that is very compatible with Animate, as well as with other design programs and refers to Encapsulated PostScript. Okay, so we have this image downloaded from freepik.com, and now what we're going to do is work with each of its parts. We can see that this is a group here. If we enter inside the object, we notice that it is a series of nested groups corresponding to a platform game. I'm going to select this platform and make it a symbol. We can see that it is a movie clip format, therefore it is allowed to apply color effects like the ones we are going to use now. Brightness, we can use this slider bar or place the value directly. The ink effect, as we can see, this paint is on the outside. We can work on concepts that we saw earlier like hue and RGB channels. And we have an advanced editing functionality where we can work on transparency, which is in Animate called alpha, and RGB channels. So it is transparency within Animate. For some reason, transparency is called transparency in Illustrator, opacity in Photoshop, and alpha in Animate. This is a legacy name that comes from the time when the program belonged to Macromedia Company. So we can modify the alpha values by assigning a number between 0 and 100. Now we're going to select the entire design scene. I'm going to put the name gameplay scene, and I'm going to transform it into a movie clip type symbol. And this allows me to assign a color effect to it, and the same as we did before, work on the alpha channel. Now, when I reduce the alpha value of a more complex object, like in this case, an object that has other objects inside, in groups, movie clips, or other symbols, like for example it can happen in this strip. What happened to the opacity? We can see that if the object is made up for several objects, certain parts, when translucent, overlap. And what we see here happens, that is, the object is not transparent correctly. So let's go about to our square key exercise, and we can notice that the same thing happens. At the moment of reducing the value of alpha, we can notice that the overlapping parts are not transparent well. One trick we can use to select this is to go inside the symbol, select everything and break the object, Ctrl+V, or right-click, break. And so we managed to transform the object into a big shape. In this case I did it quickly. That is why some parts may have been lost in the transformation. But if we do it with a bit more detail, we can get the parts to morph into shape a bit sharper. And now we can notice that the object transformed into a shape is easily more manipulable, and we can work an alpha channel without any problem.